Thanks for coming today, everybody. So about 2 weeks ago now, we were all in Ghana, which was the first actual international trip of Books2Africa. So we were very lucky to go there. So just to quickly introduce ourselves, my name's Sean. This is Rachel, our youngest ambassador. And this is Anna as well, who's here a lot. Supervisor as well. All of it. So we just want to do a little presentation. We've got some pictures as well about how the whole trip came about and what we did there, the purpose for it, and at the end you can ask us any questions or anything you might like to know. But for now, Rachel is just going to quickly talk to you about the fundraising and how it first came about.
So we realised, is that poster?
Yeah.
We found out about the trip in January, so we started fundraising. We made a crowdfunding page and we done boot fairs as well with some of our stuff, and we took donations from people who worked here as well. They contributed, and yeah, we had a lot of support, help and pressures. We managed to raise the money.
Yes, it's important to say it was a long journey to do this trip because it takes time to make the arrangement, have the partnership there in Ghana with the other organization. So we were always in contact with them to know about the dates, how it's going to happen, the logistic, where we're going to sleep, what we're going to eat, all the concerns we have about it. But at the end of the day, we did it. We are very happy, so we want to show a little bit what we were doing there. So I think we are ready. That's it, that's us. And we were doing the tour of about 10 or even more schools in the location of Keta. This is at the, we arrived to the capital, Accra, and then we traveled to the southeast. Keta is a small village. We love it. We miss it.
We miss it.
Firmino, our host.
Yes. Solasta Foundation is the organization there in Ghana. Oh yes, we have a different different activities with them. We have a salsa lesson. They were very happy, and Spanish. It's quite different, no, for them. They say Spanish. What is this? Well, in America, in Mexico, and in different countries. So they learn the very basic, the greetings. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So they were very, very good. They were very happy.
Because their level of English was actually quite good, and the French as well. They knew some French, so we didn't want to explore that. So obviously Anna is from Mexico, so we thought, why not teach them some Spanish? And they really loved it, and we left them with posters as well of what we taught, so they actually had it rather than just going away, you know. So they can still practice it.
They remind.
And Philomena said she would be testing them like when she goes back. She lives in the local area, so she's there a lot. And she lives in Scotland, but she's there a lot. So.
Yeah.
So what's happening next?
So we're each doing a different thing. So you see Anna in the top left corner, she was teaching Spanish. I was in the background there somewhere. Rachel's reading to them because they have a reading club every morning, and it's about 7:30 till 8 every morning. And because Philomena's really instigated it quite a lot into the schools, they take it quite seriously, and all the kids come. And we notice when you teach a class, you don't just teach that class, you get all the other kids from the other classrooms, they're running in, looking through the windows, everyone wants to be there and see what's going on. We see some at the window there. Can show them the next one. What they mean.
Oh yes.
So we spoke to a lot of teachers as well and got to know what they're missing and what they feel like their schools could be provided with. Not just what we assumed before the trip, and we realised that it's not just books, it's actually just basic stationery, pens, pencils, like someone said before, which they're really missing. Like, one thing I noticed is in a class of say 30 students, you might only have 3 or 4 that have actually got a pen to write with. So everything they're being taught, where's that going? Where's that knowledge going, you know? So we realised that they could be provided with a lot more, but obviously books is a great starting point.
We took also books from here, from the warehouse, traveling to Ghana. So we have to do a balance because evidently some of the schools they needed more than others. So we did 100, those of the 200, it depends the needs. So that was the presentation from the books to them. So yeah, I'm very happy. Most of them it was mathematics, physics.
Yes, and that's just some of the young kids, the nursery there, they call it kindergarten. Some of those classrooms were actually
It was
outside.
a temporary structure.
It was just a basic structure with like corrugated iron above. As you can see, sand on the floor, you know, but the kids were so happy to see us and like very welcoming. And they just had a basic blackboard. As you can see, no books, no textbooks, nothing else really. And quite young teachers, very young teachers. And then outside as well, you had the drums, you had a lot of like, it's very different, you know, like in England you have an assembly in a hall where you listen to someone speak. And there you'd be outside in the sun and you'd be playing drums and like, everyone would be dancing, totally different. Obviously it's working for them and they're very happy.
Yeah.
So it just says about what kind of books we actually donated. We had maths, English, science, and also some reading novels as well, so they can read in their own time. It's not just about their studies or what they want to go into. So they can actually enjoy reading. I noticed a lot of the girls like to read a lot of fiction books as well. We donated some of those ones. Some we took from here as well. And yeah, that was just one of the main schools we donated to.
Yeah.
Is there any more?
I think that's the last one. One
Yeah.
more.
One more.
That's it.
Can I just say quickly? I mean, Rachel, for example, I mean, when she left, she was 16. And it was her first time to Ghana, her first time on the plane. Her grandparents are here. She raised most of the money. So please give her. I'm sure they're like her parents. And of course, Anna from Mexico as well. She's come all the way from Mexico to be with us for 1 year. And she's literally like in this warehouse all the time, doing everything. I mean, so please give her a special round. Sean, I mean, the day Sean stepped in here, he said, look, we've got to go to Africa. We have to, you know, it's not enough to just sit here and soak books. We have to go and see it. And it's happened now. So really, thank you to 3 of them. And while I grab Precious for 5 minutes, ask them some questions. It's their first time in Africa, first time in Ghana, first time in plane. So feel free to ask them some questions. Any questions for them?
Sultan,
Were just going to the schools, or were they going to any libraries or community centres or anything like that?
just libraries all within the schools.
Oh, I see.
Some schools didn't have a library.
Right.
No,
They were
just
just
So they keep the
staff room.
staff.
So they started a library.
They were trying to establish one, yeah. I think 1 or 2 had a library already, which we saw, and they had some computers as well, which was quite encouraging to see. But no other like private organisations or bookshops or anything. They wanted
no.
just schools really.
How are they learning to read at the moment? Are they? Is there a book in the classroom for them to learn? Is the teacher teaching them to read, or?
Yeah, it depends. They were in different groups. So especially with Solasta Foundation International, the partnership in Ghana, they have this special program, the Reading Champions. I mean, it's not part of the program school, it's a program apart. But it's going well because you have to be in the morning, so they are fresh and different groups. So in a group of 4, it's 2 of them who they are very good at reading. So the other 2 they are probably a little bit less. So it's a different way to learn. Exactly. So it's good because sometimes you have one book for 5. So you can imagine the learning process is quite difficult. So it was really hard for us to decide, because we got a special books as a gift, to decide to so you want to give 1 to each one. So it was really, really hard.
Could you see the impact that Books2Africa was having on these schools? Or could you see how they was benefiting them?
There was a lot of passion when they received the books, and they were really thankful.
Yes. And I think we did. This trip was the first. So we say that it's a promise of us to do what we can do our best to send in more books, more quality, what they really need. Because sometimes you think, oh yeah, these books can be useful or not, but now we know. So now we know what they need, so that's important. So we are trying to think better ways to box in or the quality of the books. So that was a promise, and I think the impact is going to be, it makes a difference now.
Sean, what would you say is the biggest challenge to sending these books to these places that you've been to? Sure.
Yeah, probably the funding behind it all and the logistics. And obviously, once it arrives in the country, it's not just the shipping cost, there's also a clearing cost, which I was unaware of. And Philomena, who, like I said, actually lives in Scotland now, so she can't be there all the time, so she has to obviously then get there and sort it out. She can be there on the ground level and know who's going to be there to organise things, and then get that from the port area to her warehouse, her office where she keeps it. And the storage of the books as well is very important, so they keep in a good condition. And then, like Anna was saying as well, knowing what books are useful in what areas. Because we noticed that a lot of older students, tertiary students now, are wanting medicine books and law books for their studies. But are they actually going to come and purchase them from her, or where are they going to obtain those books from as well? So we learned a lot, which we want to use in the future.
Can I just wondering, on a personal level for each of you, what would you say is the takeaway from the trip?
That's a really good question.
I think these guys, especially because it was their first time to Africa, and Rachel was first time out to the UK, so it's an amazing trip to start. So
what I can say, first time in Africa. To be honest, I never dream about being in another country. I would say myself, Africa, Ghana, and a lot of love. It's a very, very warm people, very welcoming.
Yes.
She's from Ghana.
Okay.
See, that's how
So what, yeah.
Therefore,
We're fun, we'll have fun.
We've shipped 1 million books across 20 African countries.
And we aim to ship 1 million books every year.
This means shipping 50 containers to Africa every year.
Each container is carrying at least 20,000 books. That's 20 tons.
We can fund this by 2,000 people giving £10 a month, or
50 companies who will commit to send 1 container, and we can send 1 million books every year.